Hi friends, Wade here, and this is mostly for my subscribers, my followers, but if you're landing on this video, hey, welcome. We're about to talk about what it really takes to to achieve what you're after here. Typically, most everybody that's with me, it's all about making money online. They want to start businesses, achieve an additional revenue stream, make their first dollars they've never made. Some people have been trying and they failed miserably. They're frustrated. They don't like their job. They want out of their job. They're trying to replace their job. They want to stay home. They want to bring their spouse home, something. I've heard it all, seen it all. And then for those who succeed, that's what I like to do. I like to study the people who really succeed, because if you can model what they do, all right, theoretically, you would think you get the same results. Well, and there's really no theory. That's like a law. It actually does happen. And that, I can't remember the name of the law, but it's anyway, when you model a successful formula, guess what? You get the same results, right? Well, here's where people fall short. And today, having come from a Christian background, you know, I like to, have you ever done this where you get a book and you thumb it open, you say, what am I supposed to read today? What message am I supposed to get? And a lot of people do that with their Bibles, and I decided to dip into some of my self-development information, and you'll see some of my books back here, you'll see some up here, over there, back there. I'm always looking for strategies, tactics, habits, try to work on that inner game, because that's, if you know how you think, which a lot of people don't, I just said a key word there, think, then you know why you're getting the results you're getting. And as we all know, what you focus on expands. Okay, so, and have you ever heard the expression, worry is just a prayer for what you don't want? Okay, and to quote one of my favorite authors who's since passed, his name is Zig Ziglar, and he would say this: if you have stinking thinking, you need a checkup from the neck up. And so, as I was reaching in and seeing what I needed to do, I picked up two separate books, and they both kind of said the same thing, and it all had to do with a key word that leads to success or failure, and it has to do with thinking. Okay, it's amazing how many people simply don't think. They don't control their thought processes. They actually just kind of go with the flow. They get caught up in all the turmoil. They get caught up in news and events, and they get overwhelmed. In other words, you are at effect, not cause. And so in my practice, in my life, I'm always trying to keep myself at cause. I create the effect, not effects. I'm not the effect of events and things. And I'm always trying to do that with my patients, get them in control, get them at cause. Okay, so when I picked up this little book here, and this is a little book, I'm not that big. It's a little book, Seven Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Of course, that's a classic. Some people finish reading the book, some people don't. It's very cerebral, but the essence of it is about the seven habits of highly effective people. And the first thing is, even the first quote in the book is, Albert Einstein observed, the significant problems we face cannot be solved at the same level of thinking we were at when we created them. There's that thinking word, okay? Think about that. And then I picked up this book. This kind of fell out a little bit, and I caught it, and it's John C. Maxwell, How Successful People Think. And I thumbed in, and it said, let's see, big picture thinkers are never satisfied with what they already know. They are always visiting new places, reading new books, meeting new people, learning new skills, and because of that practice, they often are able to connect the unconnected. They are lifelong learners. Okay, look, the point here, or the lesson today, is, what are you thinking about? You know, and that is what kind of separates us from other species, animals. We can control our conscious thoughts, and we can kind of create and manifest the things we really want in our environment by thinking. Okay? In the book Think and Grow Rich, I think it's in my backpack here, there is an awesome quote, and it goes like this: there is a thinking stuff from which all things are made, and in its original state permeates, penetrates, and fills the inner spaces of the universe. thought in this substance can create that which is thought about. And then it goes on, and basically it's saying what you think about is created, what you get. And that's an old book, like 1904, I believe. And I mean, the best achievers, those people that are making that $50,000 a month easily, those people that you read about, it's not some secret internet formula. It's not some secret point click get rich thing. No, it's the way they think first, and then they find the tools, they find the parts and the pieces, and they put them together. Okay, if I can give you, and in fact I used to be a member of a large martial art organization, largest in the world, and the leader of that organization used to drive the council, the board of other martial art leaders that ran the organization. He would drive them crazy. Hang Lee was his name, because what he would do is he would allow competitor organization leaders to come into his office, and Hang Lee, H.U. Lee, would actually tell them how he created the most massive martial art organization in the world. And they would just go nuts because they didn't want competition. But he said to them, he said, I don't worry about this. I can show them how we do it, because they'll never be able to recreate what we do, because we have this. We have me. It was him and his heart, his conviction, his vision, his leadership. There will never be another you. Okay? There will never be another you. You have your own unique way. You have your own unique thoughts, okay? But you can control those thoughts. What are you thinking of? What kind of results are you getting in your life? What kind of results do you want in your business? Do you hope? Are you worried? Do you buy stuff and then sit back and wait for it to happen? Or do you think about what you need to do to get it done? And then, what is your why? Why are you doing this? That's going to drive your business. Why? Why do you want $10,000 a month extra? Why? And you keep that in the forefront of your mind, and then you think about the things you need to do that will create that. And then the hows will start to come. If your why is strong enough, then it will drive you. If your why is not very strong, then if you're just wanting to do it, like people who want to lose weight, and they want to look better naked, or they want to look good and they're fit into some jeans, it works for a short period of time at best. But, when the pain hits, when the struggle hits, they usually bail because their why wasn't strong enough if it's vanity based, and I know that personally because I deal with these people. And, you can tell the ones that are going to succeed, and you can tell the ones that are going to fail right off the bat just by the way they think. And when people join my team, the same thing. I can tell if you're going to struggle in this business or if you're going to do well by the way you think. And that's why in the Empower Network, and I think they're the only organization right now that really does this, but part of their actual program that teaches people how to do the business, it's a lot of mindset training at first. And I just went through Vic Streishuse's Power Traffic X formula, and basically he pulls back the curtains on how he made $3 million in less than a year. He shows you exactly how he did it. And do you know that 80% of that was really about redirecting mindset, changing his thought patterns, fixing his thought patterns to where he knew he could do it, and then he did it, and then he taught others how to do it, and they start doing the same thing. And the nuts and bolts and all the little tools and techniques were here, but the mindset was here. You've got to understand that if your mindset, if you do have stinking thinking, then you do need a checkup from the neck up, and you need to start doing something to fix that. And you know what? You're a human, so all you have to do is redirect your thoughts, okay? If you literally find yourself in a state of negativity, you can change that. It is possible. This pursuit of happiness that we've written about, you can choose to be happy right now. You really can. Money does not make you happy, okay? You make you happy. Why do you need to make what you want to make? How is your thinking in regards to that? Do you have stinking thinking? Well, that's, and like I said, in the Empower Network, we have a system to fix that. We have the Inner Circle audios. And read daily, at least 30 minutes. Leaders are readers. Do you realize that the CEOs of top companies around the world read an average? Do you know how much they read? It's amazing. They read an average of 3 to 4 books a month. Okay? How much do you read? They're constantly listening to audios of people who've either succeeded in other areas or above them, or in some way or another they're listening to something about success. Okay, so they listen to audios, they read, because they know that their mindset needs to be moving in that direction. If you're just sitting around waiting for something to fall out of the sky, then you're creating this void in your mind. And when there's a blank spot, unfortunately, the way we're designed, you're going to fill it with negativity. It's kind of like if somebody that all of a sudden just you don't hear anything from them. They just kind of disappear off Facebook, or they don't call you anymore. What's your first thought? What happened to them? What's wrong? Yeah, you go negative. Isn't that kind of wild how you do that? You're not thinking, oh, wow, I wonder what's going on. I bet something good has happened. No, no, we're not designed like that. So it takes a conscious effort to keep those thoughts moving in an upward direction. So just keep that in mind as you work on your business. I do have, of course, a system for you that helps that, and I've provided that link below. I'm not going to come on here and just start slamming away at all you need to change your thinking and not give you a way to help do that. But if you'll read 30 minutes a day, of course, How Successful People Think by John C. Maxwell. The top 10 mistakes leaders make is one of mine. Think and Grow Rich. This is a Bible to many people. And I mean, if you haven't read this and you're trying to run a business, well, you need to go ahead and you need to get that now. That's a foundation. And then, of course, I would say 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. But I mean, again, I haven't had much success with having people finish that book. But at least you know what those habits are, okay? And do you have them or not? And what can you do to get those habits? All right. Let's pick out another one here. I can't pull it out. And, let's see. Leading People. All right, that's a good one. And let's see. The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Right here. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. All right, that's awesome. In fact, I think I'll start that series again. All right, that's good. So, look, let me have you commit to these 3 things, okay? Okay, listen to an audio. Try to go for it. Listen to a positive audio once a day. If you're not able to get that, all right, I'll give you time to get it. But once you get that audio, listen to it once a day, okay? We have the Inner Circle. You can click below and get that. That is the best series I've ever been involved in. You'll never have need to go search around and look and buy stuff. I mean, it's all there. Okay? Read 30 minutes a day. Something that has to do with success. Something that has to do with achievement. Something that has to do with that arena. Because otherwise, you're going to be filled with negativity. Okay? All right? And then take some action toward doing an activity that's going to promote, that's going to create extra income in your life. And again, if you click that link right there, it's going to give you that ability to do that, okay? I'm not going to tell you specifically here's what to do, but I'm giving you an open door to walk through. It's it's kind of how prayers are answered in a way. It's kind of interesting. A lot of people, they'll pray, and they say, well, no, my prayers weren't answered. Well, a lot of times, and what I've found in my experience is that, yes, prayers are answered, but still you have to act. You do have to act. It's like if you pray for a certain amount of money, all right? Well, it doesn't just fall into your lap. Typically, an opportunity is open to you. Why are you watching my video here? Did you need to hear this today? Is that opportunity that I'm providing for you, is that what you asked for? Are you looking for a certain amount of money per month? Or do you need that? Why? All right, that why is going to drive it. And is that what, have you been thinking about this? Have you prayed about this? Is that it right there? Well, you know what? You have to click the button. You have to take the action and walk through that door and find out. It's not that button in the program's not going to jump out in your lap and go, yay, here I am. And it's not going to jump in your head and all of a sudden change things. You have to actively do things. So God, our creator, the universe, actually gives you the opportunity. That answers your prayers every time. You just have to recognize that answer as such and take action. So take some action. Okay? Go with your gut. All right? That's what I would ask you to do. So those 3 things right there. All right? So you're going to listen to an audio daily, read 30 minutes daily, and you're going to take some action that's going to benefit you. Don't sit there in your ivory tower and think and learn without taking some action. When that inspiration hits, take action. If you're inspired right now, I've got your link. Take action. I've enjoyed speaking with you. I hope my message is connecting with you because it was needed. It's something that you asked for, and I come from the heart here. My name is Wade Baskin. You can find me at wadesworld.me, and I look forward to hearing and knowing of your success. Take care and have a blessed day.